What hope do the Straw Hats even have at defeating this threat that they are facing on Elbaf right now? What could be the solution to this impossible situation we find ourselves in? Let's get into it, but first, spoilers up through chapter 1179. If you haven't read that far, then scroll on. Welcome to my favorite theory on how Emu will lose on Elbaf and be sent back to Marijwa. Of course, we'd immediately point to our two power players we have on Elbaf, Loki and Luffy. I genuinely do not believe Luffy is ready for the threat that Emu poses. He simply cannot hold this Gear 5 form for long enough. And Loki is actually entering this fight heavily injured from what Shamrock did to him when he was still chained up. But there is a character who is more badly injured than anybody else on Elbaf currently that will be the key to sending Emu back to Marijwa. What is the antithesis of a devil, if not a saint? Kuma is currently on his last legs, literally in his lifelong fight against the world government, in his journey to show his daughter the dream of the sun god and the prospect of a better future. And now the person he transcended humanity for is in danger yet again. And once again, Kuma is the only one who can move us forward by igniting the final spark of humanity within him and yet again saving the Straw Hats. And given how important Brook has become in this arc with his connection to Gunko, this opens the theory up even farther. And when the cacophony that is the strums of oppression mixed with the drums of liberation, you need an orchestrator. With the obvious parallels we have here of Brook being summoned by Kuma's powers from Sabaody, and the musical elements that obviously come with Emu descending and Brook's connection to Gunko, it seems obvious that he's going to be a key player in this as well. But since he's already dead, I do believe that Brook will get out of this. But unfortunately, much like in Android 16's last moments, I think Elbaf will be Kuma's final stand against the devil atop the world. But why doesn't Emu just come back then? Well, he will return with an unexpected guest awaiting him in the flower room. A man returning to fulfill a promise. The Blackbeard pirates are virtually made to infiltrate Marijwa. Shiryu has invisibility. Van Augur has teleportation. Lafitte has flight and hypnosis. Devon can literally turn into Saint Saturn right now. And their newest unofficial crewmate Caribou has an infinite storage pocket. This feels like the perfect opportunity for the Blackbeard pirates and of course the revolutionaries to make their move. Now what they're going to Marijwa for, that's for another video. But this provides an insane amount of setup for the back end of this story. Emu having left the capital not only gives the Straw Hats a chance to see what they're truly up against and understand how far they need to go still, but also provides the opportunity for the revolutionaries to do what they want to do, as well as Blackbeard. Kuma sacrificing himself opens up Bonnie's story as well, giving her more reasons to continue on with the Straw Hats. Shout out my homie Kaiba Corp for showing me this theory in my Discord. This one absolutely cooks. And of course, if you would like to join the theory crafting sessions, then come hang out with us right there and let me know what you thought about this theory in the comments.